Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Elle, and today we're doing a post-run yoga stretch. And since we are just cooling down, just got done with our workout, we're gonna dive right in. So coming into a kneeling position, tucking your toes, making sure all of your toes are tucked here. And if this is too much for you, you can also use your hands leaning forward a bit to support you. But coming into a nice foot stretch, if you would like to take this a bit further, you can also stretch through the upper body by bending through the right arm. Elbow pointing up, you can grab a hold of the elbow with the left hand, maybe pressing your head into that forearm, allowing your heart to reach towards the top of the mat. If you want to take this even a bit further, you can also tip up and over to the left just a bit. And switching arms, so bending through the left arm, grabbing a hold of the elbow with the right hand, maybe tipping up and over to the right. Releasing out of that. Awesome job. Coming onto all fours, untucking your toes, pitter-pattering your feet, sending some energy flowing and moving into that space. And rolling through some cat-cows. So allowing this to look however feels good for you. Maybe tipping to one side, looking back behind you, doing some rolls, spinal rolls, just playing around, letting yourself guide the way here. And tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back, downward dog. Pedaling out through your feet. Pausing with the right leg, press down towards the mat, right heel of the foot. Pressing down, really great stretch there. And then switching sides. Left heel reaching towards the mat. Big inhale, lifting both heels up. Exhale, pressing both heels towards the mat. On your next inhale, right leg sweeps up and back, down dog split, bending the knee, opening the hip. Doing some hip circles here, really taking them slow. Moving slower than you think you should, slower than you want to. And reversing the circles. Sending that foot to the top of the mat. Low lunge, back knee drops down. Allowing yourself to land in this space for a moment. Finding a variation that you can settle into. So maybe a gentle twist. Maybe you come up. Just finding a nice space for you. Tucking your back toes, shifting your hips back, straightening out through the front leg. Runner stretch. You want to take it a bit further, you can grab the outer edge of the right foot, pulling it towards the left side of the mat. Maybe feeling things lighting up on the outer edge of that right ankle. Right shin, right calf. Sweeping forward into your low lunge. Heel toeing that right foot to the outer edge of the mat, palms down at the center. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can also bring your elbows down here. If you want to even go further than that, you can bend through the back leg, grabbing a hold of it with the right hand. Releasing that, coming up onto your hands, tucking your back toes, lifting the back knee up off the mat, just rocking back and forth before swinging your center towards the left, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Feet parallel with the short edges of the mat. Maybe grabbing the elbows or supporting yourself with your hands, swaying side to side, just exploring here. Rounding up to stand, arms lift high on the inhale, heels in, toes out, palms resting down on your knees, sinking through your hips. Pressing into the right hand, dropping the right shoulder down towards the mat, opening to the left. Maybe gentle rock side to side. And switching sides, left shoulder comes down, twisting to the right. Back through center, forward fold once more. Sending your hands to the top of the mat, right foot to the back, stepping it into a downward dog. Left leg sweeps up and back, down dog split, bending the knee, opening the hip. Hip circles slower than you want to go. And reversing the circles. Sending that foot to the top. Low lunge. Find a variation that feels really good on this side. Tucking your back toes, shifting your hips back, straightening out through the front leg, runner's stretch. Taking it a bit further, maybe grabbing a hold of the outer edge of that left foot, pulling it ever so slightly towards the right, keeping the toes flexed. Sweeping forward, heel toeing the left foot towards the outer edge of the mat, palms down at the center. Maybe staying here if you want to go a bit further. Elbows down. Taking it a bit further than that, bending through the back knee, grabbing a hold of it with the left hand. Gently letting go of the back foot, coming up out of this. Sending yourself towards the right, straightening out through your legs parallel at your feet with the short edge of the mat. Forward fold. Maybe you find the same variation on this side or switch it up a bit. Big inhale, rounding up to stand, arms reach high, heels in, toes out, hips sink down, arms meet your knees. Gentle rock side to side. Right shoulder dips down as you twist towards the left. Switching sides. Meeting in your forward fold once more. Hands walk to the top of the mat. Right foot goes back to the back. Downward dog. Right away, right leg reaches up and back, down dog split, bending the knee, opening the hip. Sweeping it forward, landing in a pigeon. Maybe staying up or starting to make your way down. Really exploring around here. Starting to make your way up out of this. Heading back into a downward dog. Once you get there, maybe pedaling out your feet, swaying your hips side to side. Left leg lifts, down dog split, bent knee, open hip, pigeon. Starting to make your way up out of this. Meeting back in a downward dog. Pedaling out your feet, swaying your hips a bit side to side. Walking your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Forward fold, maybe clasping the elbows or stepping on the hands. Palms meet the soles of the feet. Coming into a squat, bring your feet out just a bit. Heels in, toes out, sinking your hips down towards the mat. Gentle sway side to side. landing in a seat, coming into a cross-legged position. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to be here for just a moment. Taking a big inhale, arms reach up above your head, planting your palms together, bringing your thumbs into your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Big inhale up through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Twice more just like that. Inhale. Long exhale. One more time, big inhale. Easy exhale. Allowing everything to settle for just a moment. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments if you have any special requests, and I will see you next time.